Norv,
What?
you are an ostrich.
What?
You have your head in the sand. Do you know what kind of people we're dealing with here?
These happen to be some of the pretty awesome families that come to KidStuf every week.
Oh, you may think so, but I've been doing my research, and I've had it. I've prepared a list. There are people out here that brush leaves over their dog's business at the park instead of picking it up.
You're probably right.
There is even one parent out here
Yes?
that has had choice words for drivers driving the speed limit in front of them. Despicable.
I can't believe that.
I haven't really even started on the kids yet. There are kids in here who eat cookies in the closet so they didn't have to share them. And some say they brushed their teeth when they didn't.
Oh!
Yeah, it really smells. And to top it all off, there are people out there that play Words with Friends on work time.
Didn't I see you playing Candy Crush in our staff meeting the other day?
Well, that's different. That's character building.
No one in this room is perfect, but that's why this month's Life app is so perfect for all of us.
I just can't take it. The stakes are too high.
For getting into the organic farm internship program, you gotta start with your application test first.
But what if I don't get in? Mr. Pesticide said they have more applicants this year than ever. Answers! Mr. Pesticide left the answer sheet in my test packet.
Even God knows how badly you want to farm kohlrabi, so he's giving you the answers.
Oh.
How can the farm ever trust you if you cheat on the test just to get in?
Mr. Pesticide wants you to be resourceful.
Mr. Pesticide wants you to be honest.
You just gotta do it.
You just gotta not do it.
Just do it.
Just don't do it.
I can't take this! Mr.
Hello.
Pesticide!
I'm in the neighborhood. Thought we'd just stop by and talk about some of the test results for some of our applicants.
The test answers were in my packet!
Ah.
And I didn't look at them, I promise.
We know.
You do?
You had the opportunity to lie if you wanted to, but you don't need to be forgiven because you did the right thing.
I grew up in Seattle, Washington. My mother was not the type of lady that said, "Come on, let's all go." She was the kind of lady that said, "Oh dear, what time is it?" And in so doing, we always arrived at church late. The kids in my Sunday school class didn't bother to save me a seat. I always had the seat in the back of the class because that's the seat that was reserved for the latecomers. We would watch our Sunday school teacher as we'd sit in the balcony and he was down below on the main floor, and we would watch as he would fall asleep every week during the sermon. Church was boring. Needless to say, by the time I hit my teenage years, I was done with church. When you're late to church on Sunday, believe it or not, you're teaching your children the value of church. God has a plan, a wonderful plan. But mom and dad, you can blow it. It's an observation that impacted my life to where I got to a point where I said it's really not that much value. So thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your kids to KidStuf. Thank you for being on time. Thank you for being the parents and the grandparents that God wants you to be.